by officials. Please respect fans, coaches, participants, and opponents alike. Thank you for helping create a positive, respectful, and fun environment here at HHS. And now for tonight's lineups. For the Westwood Wolverines, at guard, number 5, junior Dylan Walsh. At guard, number 1, sophomore Eli Ifra. At guard, number 3, senior captain Max Jacobson. At forward, number 24, junior Andy Weeman. Forward, number 12, senior captain Brendan Donegan. The coach for Westwood is Ryan Douglas. And now for your hometown Hopkinton Hillers. At guard, number 10, junior Jack Iannelli. At forward, number 23, junior Sam Pantera. At forward, number 22, senior captain Cole Diesenroth. At guard, number 4, senior captain Zach Hyman. And forward, number 15, senior captain Tommy Chatton. The Hillers are coached by Tom Keene and Chris Banks. Now, please rise for the playing of our national anthem.
And there you have it, the starting lineups and the national anthem. And we are just about ready to go as the 3 and 2 Hillers take on the 3 and 4 Wolverines. Tom Nappy alongside Wally Henneberry. And Wally, the Hillers getting tested early and often here in this beginning part of the season. Some tough opponents right off the bat.
Yeah, they had, especially start the season with Norwood, who went to the championship game last year. So, yeah, that was a real tough opponent right out of the gate. Then they had a couple of blowouts there against Ashland and Holliston. But other than that, it's been a tough road for them to run.
It certainly has, and this is a great TVL large rivalry as Thomas Chatton up against Brendan Donegan in the center circle. And we are underway as the ball ends up out of bounds. It'll be Westwood basketball.
Yeah, good hustle after the ball there. Just, fumbled it out of bounds. So Westwood will get the ball out of bounds on the sideline.
Max Jacobson on the entry, goes backcourt to Dylan Walsh. Westwood working right to left across your screen. Walsh trying to find out where to go with it. Aggressive defense by Chatton.
Get a 5-second call there if he wasn't lucky. He's lucky to get away with that.
Certainly was. Walsh gets it back up top. Irfan back to Walsh. Thought about it. Feeds it up top. Westwood trying to work their way in. Up, no good. Loose ball. Off the missed Andrew Weeman shot. Recovered by Jack Iannelli. Here comes the Hillers. Iannelli driving down. Feeds the corner. Pantera to the rack. No, can't finish.
Just missed the layup. Well, we got a baseline violation here on Westwood. That's going to be Hiller ball underneath their own basket here. Or underneath the Westwood basket.
That's a rarity.
Yeah, he just kind of carelessly stepped on the baseline.
Cole Dissenroth on the entry. And it ends up in the hands of Urfa for Westwood. Driving the lane, Donegan.
Yeah, blocking foul. Looked kind of close, could have gone either way, but apparently Jack Ionelli did not have his feet set, so they're going to call a blocking foul on Jack. That'll be his first foul and first team foul, of course.
So Brandon Donegan with an and-one opportunity. And it's good. 3-0 Westwood. Full court pressure by the Wolverines. Jack Ionelli driving down, feeds it out. Up top now. Now from the wing, Hyman, no good. Rebound by Weeman. Both of these teams feature aggressive defenses. See a lot of the press today.
Yeah, right. And it has been pretty frenetic so far with the defenses.
Max Jacobson on the entry. Westwood defeated Hopkinton both times last year. They did lose a number of the players from last year to graduation. Had quite a playoff run as well. We'll talk more about that later in the broadcast. Urfa driving in, feeds it across, up for three, and good. Dylan Walsh.
The Hillers playing some real aggressive man-to-man defense here.
Pantera feeds it up top, and it got away from Chatton. Westwood gets it back. Urfa feeds it over. Up with the underhand and in. Max Jacobson. Long pass. Hyman along the baseline, can't hold on.
Yeah, so the real up-tempo pace here is being driven by the defenses, and it's starting to hurt the Hillers a little bit right off the bat.
Yeah, the Wolverines off to a nice 8-0 lead. Donegan feeds it behind to Urfa. Kicks it over to Weeman. And it's stripped away. Pantera battling for it.
And that should be out of bounds off of the Westwood player who was standing, contact at the out-of-bounds area. Well, they're not going to give it to him. They're going to give that to Westwood.
Yeah, I'd like to see that one again. Urfa feeds it up top. Weeman for three. Got it. Westwood hitting early from the field. Pantera trying to work his way in. And a miscommunication with Jack Ionelli there.
And there's another, that's a turnover caused by the defense right there. And I'm surprised that Coach Keene hadn't called a timeout before this, actually. He needs to get his guys settled down there, and they need to get acclimated to the pace of Westwood's defense here.
Yeah, a bit of a rough start for the Hillers. Westwood off to a 11-0 lead. 5 minutes, 42 seconds left to go in this first quarter. And the Wolverines, they are hitting from the field early in this game, and the Hillers just having trouble getting anything going.
The Hillers are trying to play an aggressive defense as well. Westwood's moving the ball around pretty well. They're breaking the press or getting the ball up court easily. So they're getting some open shots. They've got two three-pointers and one three-point play. That'll help get the lead up when Hillers aren't scoring.
Westwood in their last game lost to Hingham 57-40. The Hillers are trying to recover from a couple of tough losses, 74-69 against Doherty on December 22nd, and then on the 28th, 82-80 against Foxborough.
Yeah, a couple of single-digit losses there. That's tough, especially when they've been kind of playing pretty well. They had blown out Ashland and Holliston.
And both of those games are really anybody's, but Hillers just couldn't capitalize as Donegan draws the foul from Pantera.
It's going to be on Hyman.
Ooh, make that Hyman. And he hits the first, 2 for 2 from the line is Brendan Donegan. Brendan Donegan, he is a key offensive player to watch on this Westwood team. No good that time. Hillers have it. Jack Iannelli with the rebound. Iannelli with some smooth moves. The Hyman to the corner for three. Chatton got it.
Nice to see Tommy hit his first three-point try there.
Thomas Chatton, the big outside shooter for the Hillers. We'll have to get him going today. Urfa long two, nails it. 14-3 Westwood. And now it's stolen away along the far side. Here goes Donegan. And we're going to have a foul. So Donegan with his second and one opportunity.
Yeah, that was, again, that's a transition bucket caused by the defense. Of course, maybe a pass that maybe could have had a little more speed on it, a little more pace on the pass. A little bit of a soft pass that was easily stolen and taken down for an easy layup on the transition.
Brandon Donegan, he's going to be the one to watch for the Wolverines. Very impressive player.
6 points already.
He's one of the top scorers in the TVL last year. And he completes his second and one opportunity. Iannelli gets it over. Simulus up top. Now to the corner for three. No good there by Donegan. And here comes Westwood. Donegan feeds it over to Urfa. Underneath.
Great pass.
Great finish.
Fantastic no-look pass by Urfa, who just looked toward the bench and then cut it down the lane.
Hillers have some work to do, trailing by 16 for three. No good that time by Simulus. Knocked out a play. It's going to go Westwood's way. They're initially ruling a Hillers ball, but call has changed.
Yeah, the Westwood player was out of bounds, but he saved it onto a Hopkinton player who was out of bounds.
Urfa feeds it over and
another good look, but he couldn't connect there on the long pass.
A little too high.
Walsh, yeah.
Archo inbounds, and here comes Iannelli. Up top, Chatton. Driving down. We get a foul. Looks like it's going to be on Donegan.
It's actually going to be on Ifra.
Nope, Brandon Donegan.
Oh,
first
I'm looking
foul.
at.
You reversed the numbers.
I'm looking
there.
at the number. Yeah, the wrong thing. You're right.
Connor Cho on the entry. It's a team first for Westwood. Hillers with 3 fouls. And we're going to get another one here. And that's going to be on Cassavant. It's his first. Underneath, Simulus feeds it out. Donegan back to the corner. Trying to drive down. Here goes Iannelli. Up and in with the left hand.
Nice drive by Iannelli and a nice soft layup with the left hand.
Jacobson stripped away. Simulus with a nice feed. Iannelli, no good, but there is a foul.
He's going to shoot 2 here. Iannelli really has no problem throwing his body into the lane with disregard to his own safety. And I kind of admire that. He's going to shoot 2 here.
He has one mission, get to the bucket no matter what.
Right.
First of 2, got it. 3 points for Jack Iannelli. And he hits the second. Free throws are going to be big for the Hillers, trying to overcome this 12-point deficit.
Yes, they're going to go into a heavy full court press here. Probably for the rest of the quarter.
Well, probably the rest of the game. That's
right.
That kind of play.
Yeah, until they can get back in it, if they can. There's a turnover there caused by the press.
You stole the words right out of my mouth. DeLuca. Driving in and drawing the foul is Mitch Simulus. I think the difference here that's paying off for the Hillers is being aggressive, getting inside, and working your way to the bucket.
Absolutely. It's they are trying to get to the bucket really with more aggressiveness.
Mitch Simulus knocks it down.
3-pointer right there. Oh, another turnover. Oh, they couldn't get it.
Good hustle by DeLuca. Gannon feeds it over. With it now, Ganson. Near side, Urfa. Under 3 minutes left to go in the quarter. Hillers starting to pick things up offensively. Underneath. And we're going to get a foul. There's Gannon going up for the lay-in. Dadigan with the block. And they're going to get him with some contact.
Yeah, everybody's upset with that because
I thought it was clean.
yeah, there was a hand on the ball that was a clean block, but there was a lot of other contact other than that one hand on the ball.
All right, if you say there was.
And they're going to get the Dejan for that. They could have called one of two players. The two players kind of got him with the body.
So he misses the first. Now for the second. No good.
Just in both.
Hillers have it. Rebound by Dadigan, who takes it up. Driving down, up.
Oh,
no good.
Nice little floater. Couldn't get it to go.
And recovered by Gannon. Oh, stripped away by Simulus. Feeds it over. And up and in goes Cho.
That's a nice play there. Really starts with a good defense and then a couple of good interior passes.
Jacobson to the corner, up for three. No good by Ganson, and the Hillers get it back. Dadigan with the rebound. Over to DeLuca, now to the corner. Up top, Simulus. Driving down, count it! That got the crowd nice and loud. Hillers trailing by 5.
A little bit of a comeback here, which is nice.
Jacobson feeds it up top, long two, no good by Gannon. Recovered by Jacobson. Now to the corner, Ganson, 3, no good. And we're going to get a foul.
That's a foul there.
Ganson kind of whipped the arm to try to stop Simulus. They're going to get him with the contact.
In hockey, it would have been a slash.
Right.
2 minutes for slashing right there.
DeLuca and Willardson.
Yeah, Coach Keene using the bench here early.
Yeah, he'll be switching it up all game long. He kind of has a hockey approach to substitutions.
Yeah.
As Cho draws contact. With Coach Keene, it's more like line changes rather than substitutions.
Right. Yeah, I kind of like that. You keep guys that are fresh, and you kind of have guys that have good chemistry already playing with each other.
First to 2, no good. It's a second foul on Eli Urfa for Westwood. For the second, count it. 4-point game.
So here they're showing that full court zone press here, that 2-1-2 full court zone press.
Yeah, that is out off of Walsh. Hiller ball.
Creating another turnover here. They play that 2-1-2 pretty good. Now, if Westwood would look up court, they've got a guy beating the whole zone long if they want to get it to him.
The jumper, no. Recovered by Wieben. Along the near side, Jacobson. Approaching a minute left to go in the first quarter. It's been an exciting one. For 3, no good. Donegan able to keep it, and we're going to have a foul.
Yeah, that's going to be on Mitch Simulus right there reaching in.
There's Casavant with the missed shot. First foul on Mitch Simulus, team 5th for the Hillers. Just under a minute left to go in the first quarter. Casavant feeds the corner. Jacobson for 3, no good.
That should be.
That is going to be Hiller ball.
Yeah, it should be. It went over the backboard. They should have called that originally, but More substitutions for Coach Keene here. We got Jack Iannelli back in the game.
Iannelli with possession.
Looking for someone to get it to.
Up top, Chatton out of the wing, driving in DeLuca. Around the horn to Chatton for three, no good. Donegan with the rebound. 35 seconds and counting left to go in the quarter. Jacobson driving in. Turns it up towards the wing. Donegan. 20 on the shot clock. 23 on the game clock. Weeman. Donegan. Over to the corner. They're running out of time. 5 on the shot clock. Walsh to the corner. Up for three. No good. Off the back iron and a rebound by Pantera. Iannelli at the buzzer. No good. An exciting first quarter.
Good
and
comeback.
It certainly was. It started off rough for the Hillers, but they get right back in it. At the end of one, it's Westwood 19, the Hillers 15. An exciting quarter of play, Wally, and it's nice to see the Hillers after starting off, I believe Westwood at one point had what, an 11-0 lead.
Yeah, it started off an 11-0 run. Yeah, I think that full court 2-1-2 zone press really kind of turned the tides for them. And really aggressive on that full court press. Got a lot of turnovers. It started to kind of change the look of the game there.
It certainly did, and they started off rough from the field, but ended up really just driving the lane since they weren't hitting those outside shots, and it worked out well.
Yeah, so when your team becomes aggressive like that, especially on defense, you're starting to get turnovers. The turnovers start to drive, more aggressive play. Then the aggressiveness, they're probably trying to tell them, get to the basket, get to the basket. And then once they start to get turnovers, and then they start to get to the basket, it kind of breeds confidence, and that helps your outside shooting. Once you're confident, all your shots start to fall. So hopefully that continues.
Hopefully. I think we're going to have quite the exciting game here tonight.
Yeah, it could be a lot of back and forth, runs. It's going to be a game of runs, I think.
It's typically what these two teams do when they're up against each other. Especially over the last couple of seasons, high-scoring affairs. Hyman up top, Pantera driving down,
Nice
over to the
pass.
block. Hyman, count
Great
it.
pass. Real nice interior pass by Pantera. He drove down the lane, and two defenders sucked on him, and Hyman's not a big kid, but he's left alone in the basket. When you're left alone, anybody can hit the layup right there. And that was really Pantera's his good fortune, getting his aggressiveness, gets under, and he just hands it off to the guy who's open.
That's what you call teamwork.
Right.
Walsh. Looking to feed it over, batted down by Iannelli. Westwood maintains. Jacobson. And we're going to get a foul. We're going to get him with a grab.
It's going to be a hold away from the ball. That's going to put
1 and 1.
they're going to be in the bonus here.
Logan Del Ponte with the foul. 1 and 1 opportunity for Westwood. Andrew Weeman at the line. Andrew Weeman, a good football player as well for the Wolverines as he hits the first.
So in the half court, Hopkins is playing an aggressive man-to-man defense. And when Westwood sets up a pick, instead of trying to switch on the pick, they're double teaming the guy with the ball, hoping that the trap defense can get a turnover. So it's like an opportunistic trapping defense here.
And he hits the back end of the 1 and 1. 4-point Westwood lead. Del Ponte with it. Over to Hyman. Driving in. Feeds it across. Ooh.
Gonna get a charge.
Big contact there.
Offensive foul on Hyman.
It's going to be his second.
Now just watch for a Westwood player who might take off behind the defense. It's this 24 here. They got to keep an eye on him.
Walsh to Donegan.
And they almost have to get him involved if they want to stretch out that that full court press if they want to make it easier to break.
And the Hillers, they're really
That's a travel right there.
there you go. The Hillers have kind of kept Brendan Donegan quiet since his early game fireworks.
Yeah, he started really hot.
Iannelli driving down, feeds the corner. Hyman for three, no good. Loose ball, Chatton going for it. Still loose as it's batted away, and we'll have a jump ball call. Getting tied up was the speedy Iannelli along with Dylan Walsh. Good hustle there by Iannelli. Jacobson with it. Full court pressure as expected by the Hillers. Walsh along the near side. To the corner now. Weeman.
See, this is what the Hillers want. They want to get an opportunity where they're trapping on defense.
Oh, they're going to get Pantera with a push.
Yeah, that old-fashioned force out of bounds doesn't work anymore. That force out. It's always a foul.
Or make that Chatton with the push. They're both kind of pushing him.
Right. Just trying to make it a little uncomfortable, that's all.
Weeman on the front end of the 1-and-1. No good. Grabs his own rebound. Kicks it out. Around the horn they go. Donegan feeds it over. Up and in. Dylan Walsh.
That's a nice give and go. He drops it into the post and then comes around the lane for the guy in the post. Hands it to him for a layup.
Iannelli gets it to the wing to Del Ponte. Now up top. Pantera driving down to the block. Up and in. Del Ponte.
That's the same thing that Pantera's now done twice since he's got the ball. Drives down the lane, draws the defense to him, and then dishes it to the open man. Smart basketball.
Certainly was. Jacobson driving down to the corner. Callahan with the turnaround, no good. Put back by Weeman, no good, but looks like we're going to have a foul, much to the dismay of Thomas Chatton.
Yeah, it looked like a nice block.
He'll get Logan Del Ponte with his second. That is a team 10th on the Hillers. Double bonus time for Westwood. First of two, good. Andrew Weeman 3 for 4 from the strike. 6 points overall for the junior.
Looks like Weeman's going to sub out if he hits this.
And he does.
And there he goes to the bench for a rest.
That's the guy you want at the line if you're Westwood. 4 for 5 from the strike. Iannelli driving in, cuts it across. Chatton for 3. No good, a little off the mark. Rebound Walsh. Dylan Walsh with it. Over to Jacobson. Donegan along the elbow.
He's going to watch out.
Two defenders in front of him. Trying to work his way around, and he gets what he wanted there.
You get him stuck there, and if you're trapping him, I know it's so tempting to reach in, but you almost had him for a 3-second count there.
So he draws the third foul from Zach Hyman. He was just able to keep that back foot planted. It was a near travel.
Right. When you start to trap a guy like that with the ball that close to the basket, yeah, they'll start to panic and they'll take those little baby steps. And you hope they'll turn it over.
Second of two. No good. Ooh. And it will stay with the Hillers.
Hiller ball there.
Thought it might have been Chad, but Callahan got the hand on it as well. Iannelli. And it's knocked loose. Taken away by Callahan, who feeds it up. And the Wolverine strike again. Max Jacobson. Nice pass from Dylan Walsh. And we'll get some contact here between Iannelli and Walsh. And we'll be against Westwood. Hillers in the bonus now, 1-1 for Jack Iannelli. First foul on Dylan Walsh. Just under 5 minutes left to go in this first half.
Yeah, the Hillers really have to, right now, they have to kind of staunch the bleeding before. They don't want to get this lead back out where they can't control it. So it's a 9-point lead now. They got to really keep it under 10 points before halftime.
Iannelli hits the front end of the 1-1. On the back end. Oop. We're going to have a...
Would have been a lane violation, yeah, on Westwood, but he hit the shot.
Walsh feeds it over to Jacobson.
Now here's where you want this full court press to do just this.
Now
they got to panic, and there's the turnover.
There it is. Iannelli, misfired Simulus.
And then they're trying to take advantage of the opportunity right there so excitedly that they turn it over. Well, let's see if they can do it again. So here you can see down the left side of the screen. Well, actually you can't. But there's a Westwood player way down, calling for the ball. And they're trying to stretch the zone press, but the ball handlers aren't looking up that far.
Jacobson.
And here's that trap.
Donegan with the pump fake, feeds it up top. Cassavant, no good, loose ball. Donegan trying to battle for it, and it's ripped away by Desenroth. Iannelli feeds it over for three. Cho, no good. And loose ball, good battle for it. And still loose. And then it's popped out of the hands of Simulus out of play.
Maybe Hiller ball here.
That was quite a sequence.
Yeah. When you grease up that ball like that, no one can grab it.
Desenroth to Iannelli. Around the horn they go. Donegan feeds it over. Up with the underhand, Iannelli, no good.
Just
Rebound
missed.
Hillers, and drawing the foul, called Desenroth.
Yeah, nice rebound by him. Iannelli just missed that layup. He had a great opportunity for a layup. And then Desenroth just got a good rebound, and he got fouled.
Well, Desenroth at the line. Hits the first.
It's his first points of the game, at least as far as I'm keeping track.
You are correct.
And I can't be trusted that exclusively. There you go.
Well, it's better two of us keep track than one, so it's good. He hits both. 5-point game. Wolverines going to try to respond here as they work it around the perimeter. Up for three, Walsh, got it. Good response. Hillers working it in quickly, loose ball, and it's ripped away by Walsh. Here comes the Wolverines. Ganson with it. Gets it over to Cassavant. Now back to Jacobson. $18 on the shot clock and counting. Gannon feeds it up. Walsh up for the jumper, knocks it down.
Nice pump fake on Walsh right there and gets it the open jump shot.
Dylan Walsh with 7 second quarter points. Westwood looking for another steal here. A nice swat over to Willardson. Hiller's trying to work it inside. Simulus feeds it out. Across down to Willardson. Up for the long two. No good. Recovered by Simulus.
They got to pull it out and settle down here.
Desenroth for three. Knocks it down.
Or you can just hit a three-pointer. Either one works.
It wasn't the prettiest possession, but they'll take it.
Yeah.
Westwood trying to work it up court quickly. Jacobs into the corner. Westwood trying to respond. Missed three by Cassavant. Recovered by Simulus. Willardson. And he'll draw the contact. I believe they're going to get Dylan Walsh with that one.
Ganson. So we're shooting 1-1 still.
think I'm done predicting who the foul's on. Cooper Willardson looking for his first points of the evening. 7-point Westwood lead. 2:23 left to go in the first half. On the front end of the 1-and-1, he hits.
I'm going to say again, those are his first points.
You are correct.
As far as I'm concerned.
No good on the back end. Wolverines ball. Urfa with it.
He's been out for a while. He's with the 3 fouls.
Feeds it up to Jacobson. Looking in on the interior. Up to Gannon. Looking underneath and a little too far ahead of his intended target. And that is an unlisted 31.
I'm glad you said that because I couldn't find him either.
Well, sometimes they have those number changes and don't update the roster, but we'll try to find out who it is. Here comes Ionelli. Feeds it over. Simulus. Up top, Pantera. Out of the corner. Cho gets it up top. Up goes Chatton, and in he goes.
Nice little floater by Chatton.
Urfa feeds it up, able to find Weeman. And now the long 2, no good. And that's swatted up towards Ionelli. Ionelli to the corner. Chatton knocks it down. He's starting to feel it.
That's a 3-pointer for him right there.
It's a 1-point game. I think you know who you have to get the ball to. And Weeman going to draw contact.
Another foul. If that's on Chatton, well, that'll be a second.
And that's going to be on Chatton. His second. And the Hillers right back in the game.
Yeah, like I said, I thought it was going to be a game of runs, and so far that's what it looks like.
Andrew Weeman feeling it from the strike. He's 5 for 6.
Unfortunately, Tommy Chatton's going to have a seat right here. Just when he's starting to heat up. He doesn't want to risk his third foul with just 1:15 to go.
And he hits both. 6 for 7 from the line. Andrew Weeman. Pantera gets it up top. DeLuca to Ionelli for 3. And it is going to take a couple of hops. No good.
Going to stay Hiller ball, though, on the rebound.
Yes. I believe it was Weeman who got the last touch. Pantera on the entry. Luca feeds it up. Ionelli back to the corner. Diesenroth. Pantera along the baseline. Oh, knocked out of play by Gannon.
Yeah, kind of telegraphed his pass there, threw it right at Gannon, but Gannon couldn't hang on to it and knocked it out of bounds.
You would have liked to have that one back.
Yeah.
On the entry, Diesenroth. Ionelli drives in, feeds it over, up for 3, no good is Diesenroth. And a rebound by Cho as he drives in. We have a foul.
Yeah, they're gonna early whistle. I think it's on the ground, on the floor, but they're in the bonus now anyway.
They're gonna get Andrew Weeman with his first.
He's shooting 2. They're in the double bonus now.
Cho 1 for 2 from the line. Now 1 for 3. Chance to make it a 2-point game. No good. Westwood has it.
35 seconds to go in the half here. There's like a 5-second differential on the shot clock right now.
Trying to get it over to Donegan, and he's able to pull it down past the tip of DeLuca. Urfa driving down, knocked away, able to recover, and now called for a travel, one step too many.
Yep, there's that trapping defense right there. You get a guy stuck too close to the basket, two guys on him, grabbing, and the panic sets in, and you take a couple little steps. And that's just what you want as a Hiller defender.
There was inbound with 19 seconds left to go in this first half. Diesenroth, Iannelli. Drive it in, 5 seconds left. Pantera to the rack, feeds the corner, Chatton for three. No good. At the buzzer, is that going to count? Simulus.
The referee is counting it.
They're going to count it. I thought it, oh, no. I think I just saw a wave. They're going to discuss it. We'll keep things right here while they discuss if they're going to count this for a moment.
One ref was motioning for the good bucket.
But it's either going to be a 35-34 score at the half or 35-32. And it looks like they're going to keep it. All right. At the end of 2 quarters of play, it's Westwood 35, Hillers 34. Wally, what an exciting first half that was.
Yeah, just like we said, a game of runs. And I really think the credit for Hillers getting back in the game is switching to that 2-1-2 full court press on defense, which really kind of turned things around. And then the half court defense that they're playing is really good. They're playing, like I said, it's a real aggressive man-to-man where they trap the ball on any pick. And so you risk letting the guy who's setting the pick free, and he's going to go without a man on him. But if you double team and trap the guy with the ball, he won't be able to get the ball to the guy who's open, hopefully, if you do it right. And that's where they're getting all their turnovers, is on this aggressive defense, whether they're playing full court or half court. And that kind of breeds confidence and helping their shooting, like getting out of that 11-0 hole.
All right. Well, some great strategy by both sides in this game. We'll see what adjustments they make for the second half, but at the halftime break, it is Westwood 35, the Hillers 34. You are tuned in to Hopkinton Hillers boys varsity basketball on HCAM. Second half coming up in just a few minutes. And welcome back into the Hopkinton High School Athletics Center. You are tuned in to Hopkinton Hillers boys varsity basketball on HCAM. Tom Nappy alongside Wally Hannaberry as we get ready for the second half. And as we enter the second half, it is a Westwood 35-34 lead. Let's take a look at the first half scoring totals for the Hopkinton Hillers. Cooper Willinson with 1 point, Zach Hyman with 2, Jack Iannelli with 6, Thomas Chatton with 8, Cole Diesenroth with 5, Logan Del Ponte with 2, Mitch Simulus with 7, Connor Cho with 3. For the Westwood Wolverines, Eli Urfa with 2, Max Jacobson with 4, Dylan Walsh with 10, Brandon Donegan 10, Andrew Weeman 9. And that is it for the Westwood Wolverines. A very competitive first half. The Hillers fell behind early, but a nice comeback to get right back into the game in that second quarter, Wally.
Yeah, they were down by double digits a couple of times, but you can see by the scoring you just said, the Hillers have more people in the scoring column here, so we've got a lot more balanced scoring for the Hillers, whereas Westwood only has a handful of players scoring, so it's like a tale of how deep your bench is today.
We are underway in the second half. Hillers working right to left across your screen. Up and in. Thomas Chatton right off the bat. He has 10 points tonight.
That's his second little floater there. That's a nice little shot for him in the middle, down in the middle of the lane.
How about that? First Hiller lead of the game. Knocked out of play, and it's going to be Hiller ball.
So they're still really going with that full court press, and it's really helped them out today against Westwood.
Diesenroth into Iannelli. Chatton feeds it underneath. Pantera back to Chatton to the rack.
Oh, great.
And it looks like
That's a blocking foul on Westwood.
Yep.
So I think Tommy Chan's going to go to the line here for 2.
That's going to be against Donegan. That's his second.
And that's good it wasn't an offensive foul because Chan would have 3.
And he will hit the first. Hillers up by 2. I think we're going to see a lot of Thomas Chatton in this second half. He hits both.
Well, if he keeps shooting like he is, they should ride him.
Full court pressure by the Hillers once again. With it is Weeman, feeds it over. Urfa gets it through to Weeman. Underneath Donegan, count it. Good finish there by Donegan. Up top. And we're going to have a foul.
Another foul, yeah, this one's going to be on the floor. It's on Jacobson. So the Hillers have the ball under their own basket here, or under the basket they're trying to score at.
First on Jacobson. Pantera gets it back out. Decent for 3. Yes! Hillers starting off very nice early on in this third quarter.
Now, if this defense will start to get some more turnovers, they really could get rolling.
Donegan to Urfa. Kicks it over to the corner. Walsh. On the wing, Jacobson. Back to Walsh. Calling it out.
Here's the trap right here. Ooh, we're going to get a foul, probably on Chatton. Yeah.
You are correct.
And it's going to be his 3rd.
They have to keep him out of foul trouble.
Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised if he comes out right now or next whistle. Looks like Coach Keene is getting ready for a substitution next dead ball.
Urfa with it.
And here's the trap.
It's worked well. Weeman. Looks like we're going to have another foul.
With a nice block, but gets a little bit of the body apparently.
That'll be his second. Andrew Weeman, 12 points so far tonight. Make it 13. He has shot very well from the line.
And a lot of opportunities from the line, too.
7 for 8. Make it 8 for 9. Full court pressure by the Wolverines. Iannelli. Driving in, no good. Rebound Walsh.
Nice.
It's stripped away by Hyman. Hyman off the window, no good.
2 great opportunities at the rim. Defense played a good role there, turning the ball over.
Fires it up to Weeman from the elbow. No good, falls out. Diesenroth with the rebound. Diesenroth for 3. Off the back iron. Rebound Walsh. Weeman with it. Back to Urfa. 5.5 minutes and counting left to go in this third quarter. Up with the hook shot, no good is Donegan. Knocked out of play, and they're going to call it out off of Dadigan.
Yeah, that's he's playing good defense in the post, and both guys probably hit the ball out, and it goes Westwood's way that time.
I apologize. I believe it's actually pronounced Dadigan.
Oh, almost got the turnover there.
Along the wing, Walsh. Over Cassavant now, the 3 attempt, no good by Jacobson. Battle for it as Iannelli got tied up with Walsh.
This is when you want
Jump ball.
Jump ball.
Took a little bit.
Sometimes in those opportunities, you want to, if you're a coach, you want to save your player. If you're a player, you want to be aware of the situation and call a timeout. Keep possession of the ball, especially in a tight game like this.
Ooh, you have a technical? I'm here. All right. I thought I heard technical. Jacobson into Urfa. Knocked away. Was Cho got a hand on it. Pantera, nice feed. Willardson, no good. Rebound Jacobson. Up top, Cassavant feeds it underneath to Jacobson, and he fumbles it, and out of play it goes. Hillers get the turnovers. The Dasian gets it into Willardson. Pantera driving in, up and in he goes, plus the foul. Or no.
I'm going to call it offensive.
Wow. I don't know about that one.
That looked like a nice layup over the defender.
What are your thoughts on that?
Yeah, like I said, I think it would look like a nice layup over a defender. Maybe a nice no call there.
Pantera take a seat. That's his second foul of the game. Urfa. Over to Donegan. To the corner. Cassavant. Up to Jacobson. Donegan to the rack. Yes.
Yeah, see right there, they tried to trap the guy with the ball. The guy setting the pick got away. The trap didn't get there effectively. He's out of bounds. And they couldn't trap the guy effectively, so they literally really had a one-on-one there with the guy rolling to the basket undefended. So they were able to get it to him, Donegan for the layup.
Tied at 41 apiece with 4 minutes left to go in the third quarter. And we are ready to resume. Dasian into Ionelli. Ionelli along the baseline trying to feed it up and gets it over to DeLuca. Pantera, nice feed to Ionelli. Turns it back to Dasian. Cross, DeLuca for three. No.
Short, gets his own rebound there.
Yeah, no Wolverines in the area. Dasian for three, no good. Pulled down by Donegan.
Oh, some good backcourt defense right there. Got a hand on the ball, stripped it away, but couldn't gather the turnover. So here's the trap. And the rotating defense, that's the guy that's going to be left open, though.
Urfa can't finish.
But if you're going to trap and rotate like that, the guy you want to leave open is the furthest guy away from the ball handler. And that was Ifra in the corner. That's kind of the way you want it to be.
DeLuca, air ball. Rebound Cassavant. Well, both teams starting to miss a bit from the field.
Yeah, they're getting a little tired. It could be taking its toll here.
Urfa feeds it underneath. Oh. No good. Falls out. Jacobson somehow able to maintain possession. Over to Urfa. Count it.
Yeah, that was initially a nice drive and dish by Ifra. He's got really good court vision. This is about the fourth or fifth great pass I've seen him dish out. And his teammate missed the layup, so he took it himself the next time.
Wolverines back up by 2. Up top, DeLuca. Ionelli.
Oh, that's a travel.
Travel. Move that back foot.
Unfortunately, they have that nasty rule in the books where you can't change your pivot foot. And we got a timeout here. We got a timeout for the Hillers.
First timeout in quite a while.
Yeah.
2:15 left to go in the third quarter. Westwood 43, the Hillers 41. And that gives us an opportunity to let you know about our sports coverage this week. There's a whole lot of it. Tomorrow evening, live from the New England Sports Center, a double dose of Hiller hockey. We have the girls hockey game against Medfield at 6 p.m., followed by the boys hockey game against Westwood at 8 p.m. Both games will be live on our HCAM Ed Channel and YouTube page. And then on Thursday, we have Hiller swimming live from Milford High School as they take on Westwood. 7 o'clock start to the Thursday swim meet. And then on Friday, we are back here at the Hopkinton High School Athletics Center for girls basketball as they welcome in Medfield. 6:30 start to that one. Then on Saturday, January 7th, Hiller boys hockey at Medfield over at the Pirelli Veterans Arena in Franklin. A 4:30 face-off to that game. We always look forward to those Hopkinton Medfield hockey games. Always a great rivalry on the ice and a good physical game. So we are certainly excited for Hiller hockey this week against Westwood on Wednesday and Medfield on Saturday live on HCAM. 2-point Westwood lead off the timeout. Urfod to Donegan. Feeds it over Walsh. Back to Donegan. Cassavant. Long two, knocks it down. Wolverines back up by 4. Driving in. Simulus. No. Battle for it. Simulus pokes it out to DeLuca. Kicks it back over to Simulus for 3. Knocks it down.
Nice ball movement on that possession right there. Really all Simulus' hard work getting the ball around, and good thing he was rewarded with the 3-pointer.
He quietly has 10 points tonight. Jacobson feeds it across. Long 3, Urfa. Wow.
He's got it.
It's NBA range there.
It's funny you say Simulus has quietly had 10 points. You said it, and I said, no way, and I looked down, and I had 10 points for him.
Told you.
Yes, he does. It was pretty quiet. He's having a good game.
Pantera can't finish there. Urfa with it. Walsh, long 2. No good, off the mark. Rebound, Chatton. Goes behind the back. Up for the jumper. No good. Jacobson corrals it in as Urfa takes it up. 43 seconds and counting left to go in the third quarter.
4-point lead for Westwood right here. They can extend it before the end of the quarter.
Donegan can't finish. Pulled down by Simulus. And Ellie to the corner. Pantera along the baseline. Nice.
There it is. Nice drive. Nice baseline drive. Soft lay off the glass. As Bill Raftery would say, with the kiss.
10 seconds left. Walsh up top. Now left side. Jacobson back to Urfa. 3 seconds.
So it looks like
Donegan. Got it.
Wow.
Right at the buzzer. Nice way to end the third quarter for Westwood.
Yeah, Hillers look at it in his zone defense, which is unusual for tonight there. And they were swinging it around the outside of the zone, looking to break it in. They got Donegan on the free throw line for a nice turnaround.
At the end of 3 quarters of play, it's Westwood 50, the Hillers 46. Still very much anyone's game. Hillers scoring totals through 3. Woodson with 1, Hyman with 2, Iannelli with 6, Chatton with 12, Diesenroth with 8, Pantera with 4, Del Ponte with 2, Simulus with 10, Cho with 3. And for the Westwood Wolverines, you have Urfa with 7, Jacobson with 4, Walsh with 10, Donegan with 16, Cassavant with 2, Weeman with 11. And there are your scoring totals through 3. Strap in, folks. It's going to be a fun fourth quarter.
Yeah, it really is. Like I said, it's going to be all about pace with the Hillers defense. And if they can keep up that trapping defense, especially in the half court, if they can trap effectively, it'll really help them. If they're getting tired and the trap isn't as tight or as frenetic as it should be, then Westwood's going to get some open looks for some wide open guys. And hopefully that's not the case.
Cole Diesenroth inbounds to start things off, and we are underway in the fourth quarter. Hyman around the defender, yes.
Nice spin move right there.
Along the near side, full court pressure by the Hillers. Watch those hands, Simulus. And knocked away. Westwood able to maintain. Pantera with the steal. Good interception there.
Hiller's just got away with one. He hit his foot out of bounds, but we'll take it.
I didn't see that. I don't know what you're talking about. Decent Roth. Over to Simulus for three. No good. Urfa with the rebound. Oh, wow. Can't believe there wasn't a call there. A little frustration between Urfa and Pantera. You know, these refs letting them play.
Yeah, Pantera really had fouled him and then kind of backed off. And the ref realized that he didn't make the call, I think, and he let Ifrit get away with a little retaliation there.
Well, we get a foul here, and that's going to be on Diesenroth, his third. Urfa at the line for a pair. Gets the first. 3-point game. Back into the game for the Hillers, the Dacian. Crowd making some noise. And he hits the second.
Unfazed by the crowd noise.
4-point Westwood lead. Chatton trying to change that right here, and he will. Thomas Chatton knocking it down from 3-point land.
Yeah, that's a big shot right there. Brings them within one.
Urfa feeds it up. Cassavant, nice pass to Walsh driving in, and he finishes.
Yeah, Westwood, you effectively broke the press right there and get a layup. That's nice.
Yeah, we're going to get a
blocking foul on Westwood here.
Foul, yep. Decent Roth. And colliding with Cassavant. That'll be Cassavant's third.
Foul, yeah.
Pantera on the entry. Up top, Hyman. Decent Roth. Driving down, up for the jumper. Count it! Back to a 1-point game. Donegan trying to work it up against Hyman. Feeds it over, Jacobson. Now out to Cassavant. Donegan down the lane, up in, and he goes. Well, we're moving at rapid pace here now. Stole it away, Cassavant. Down the lane to the rack, up and in with the left hand.
He watched that. He knew that was coming.
Good read.
Smart play by him, yeah, really good read.
Well, a lot of these guys are football players out there, too. So they're good at those reads. Driving down, and we're going to have some contact here.
Yeah, blocking foul on Walsh.
Pantera heading to the line. It's his first time tonight heading to the line.
That's Walsh's second foul. Both teams have 4 team fouls, so we're not in the bonus yet this half. But we're heading that way.
Yeah, I think we'll get there. At least if this rate keeps up. Pantera hits the first.
All right, Pantera, if he hits this, get ready to sub out for Cho.
He hits it,
He's got it.
And you called it.
Cho will come in for him. Simulus is back in. He only sat down for about 8 seconds.
That's all he needs.
Yep, right.
Urfa feeds it over. Weeman.
Oh, Weeman had Walsh cutting underneath the basket. You didn't see him. Or he didn't feel like he could get it to him safely.
Jacobson. 20 seconds left on the shot clock. Donegan. Foul. It looks like, I believe they're going to get Cho. A little push. Let's see. Oh, it won't be Cho. It's going to be Hyman with his fourth.
Yeah, we were both looking at Cho. Something didn't add up there. Yeah, Hyman with his fourth. He's got to come out. I know he's getting ready to check in.
Urfa. Walsh back to Urfa. Donegan feeds it out.
So Hiller's in that matchup zone again.
Long three, no good. Hillers have it, pulled down by Cho. Hyman feeds it up. Cho down the lane, lost his balance, able to get rid of it, but Urfa with the steal. Oh, off the hands of Walsh.
Well, Ifra's really got good court vision. No look pass to Walsh. It fooled Walsh. That's how, kind of a good pass that was right off of Walsh's hands.
Finally, up to Simulus. Back out, Chatton. Long two, no good. Donegan with the rebound.
Let's see what kind of defense the Hillers are in here. Yeah, they're in that matchup zone now. Oh, no, okay, now they're back in the man-to-man, which is kind of what I think has been effective for them. And I want to see them with the trapping defense. They're not.
Donegan. 10 left on the shot clock. Urfa.
Great.
Nice feed underneath, and Jacobson able to finish, plus a foul.
Great pass by Ifra. Looks like he's going down the lane. Takes a step to the side like he's not going down the lane, and then whips a no-look pass down the lane to the cutting guy, to Jacobson, who's cutting.
That's going to be the second foul on Mitch Simulus. Max Jacobson, a chance to put Westwood up by 6. No good.
Nice rebound by Chatton.
Chatton feeds it over, Iannelli. Now near side, Pantera. Back to Chatton. Iannelli driving down to the corner, up for 3, no good. Missed opportunity there by Dadajian. Pantera trying to feed it underneath, and it's batted away. Looked like he was looking for Simulus there.
Yeah, good look. He just couldn't get it to him, and I think he took a hand or an elbow to the face.
I think there was some contact there. Urfa to Walsh. I like that these refs are letting them play, though. There's a very physical game, and
it's not getting out of hand, though, which is probably why they're letting it go.
It's classy physical.
Yeah.
Urfa to Donegan. Nice finish. Donegan having a nice second half. He already has matched his first half total of 10 points.
So timeout by the Hillers here. Now, I'd like to see the Hillers get back into their aggressive man-to-man trapping defense, which they've gotten away from. If you've seen some of the picks that they're fighting through, they're not trapping the ball handler anymore. They're trying to run through the picks and slide around them, where the man guarding the picker stays with the picker, and the man with the ball is staying with the man with the ball. They're not switching, and they're not trapping. They were much more effective when they were trapping the ball handler on the pick plays.
And that could have been the big reason why Donegan had only 1 point in the second quarter, but in this second half he had 6 in the third quarter and 4 already in the fourth quarter.
Could be.
But they have to find a way to stop Donegan. He's the main offensive weapon for the Wolverines. And
I've got him for 21 points, I think. I'm sure I'm close.
I got him for 20.
Yep, I knew I was close.
You're right in there. A 62-55 lead for Westwood. Still very much anyone's game. But the Hillers need to try to put a stop to this Westwood offense, which has caught on in the last few minutes. How about a girls' hoop update for you? Medfield leading Ashland at the half, 31-24 in girls' action. Off the timeout, Pantera feeds it across. Simulus driving down, up with the left hand, no good. Rebound Jacobson.
Yeah, that's frustrating. You make the move, you beat your man, you get down the lane, you get to the basket, you miss the layup. It's almost like saying he did the hard part and he missed the easy part, but the layup is still hard.
Walsh trying to feed it across. Jacobson pulls it down. 15 on the shot clock. Urfa from the elbow. Knocks it down. Iannelli. It seems to me Westwood being a lot more patient with the ball, with their shots. It's paying off. Up with the reverse. No good by Decent Ruff.
Yeah, that was a great play. Good pass, interior passing, a guy cutting the baseline. And it would have been a really, really nice reverse layup there.
Jacobson on the entry.
So here they are in a full court zone press here. Oh, almost had it.
Pulled down by Donegan. Weeman feeds it back out to Urfa.
Yeah, Westwood's really trying to milk the clock here.
Can't blame them. They lead it by 9.
No, they're in a great position to do it.
Oh, that's a foul. That's going to be against Weeman. Doesn't get any more blatant than that. You'll get away with some of them, but not that.
Yeah, it's tough when you have your forearms up and out to get away with it. Another timeout here.
I think that's a good timeout. The Hillers a little flat right now. Need to get things going.
Yeah, right. They really need a spark, whether it be on offense or defense. And usually their sparks come from their defense. So hopefully they can get back out, get aggressive. It may be just that they're worn down from the whole game of fighting back.
In an update, TVL update, Medfield girls ended up defeating the Ashland girls 71-39. Medfield girls very dominant this year, expected to do big things. And we'll let you know of any other TVL updates if we get them. Speaking of the Medfield girls, they'll be here Friday night taking on the Hiller girls. Tip off at 6:30 p.m. It'll be live on HCAM. The Hiller girls, a young team this year, getting better and better each game, and they've played some good battles against Algonquin and Milford over the holiday weekend. Some good close games.
Yeah, they are a very young team. They may not. Do they not even have a senior, or they have one?
They have a freshman whose name is escaping me at the moment, but she seems to be a very good shooter from the field. I'm excited to watch her over the next few years. Thomas Chatton feeds it over. Decent Roth driving down. Hyman in the corner. Kicks it to the wing. Iannelli. Oh, that's going to be a charge.
Yeah, he pushed him off with his offhand. Needed to create some space. I don't blame him, but it is a foul.
And it's going to be his second.
And they've got Zach Hyman back in there with 4 fouls, but this is the time you bring him back in. Game's getting away from you. Less than 2 minutes to go.
That almost kind of looked like a frustration foul to me. Donegan to Urfa.
Urfa's really kind of starting to take over here.
And here we go. Now we're going to have an intentional foul here on Iannelli. It's going to be his third. So Westwood is in the bonus. A 1-1 for Eli Urfa. And he's had a very nice second half after only 2 points in that first half.
Yeah, he sat down
9 points
for a
in the
lot of
second
the first half with foul trouble. But he's been, and he really has taken over, especially down the stretch here in the second half.
And he hits the front end of the 1-1. Now it's 12 points overall, 10 in the second half. And make it 11.
He's impervious to the crowd noise.
I keep thinking someone's falling down the bleachers. And Dieseroth going to draw a foul.
Not a shooting foul.
It's going to be the third on Walsh. Yeah, Westwood has one, or actually, that was their last one to give.
That was the one to give, yeah.
Yeah, we're going to get a foul along the baseline.
It's going to be on Jacobson. And now we're shooting 1-1.
Well, if you're the Wolverines, you don't want to put the Hillers at the line. You got them kind of right where you want them.
Yeah, what you really want to do right now is just play good defense for Westwood, just to slow them down. The clock is your friend here.
Front end of the 1-1, and he knocks it down. Pantera 3 for 3 from the strike. Got it. 4 for 4 from the line. Full court pressure, and there's the foul.
They're going to get Diesenroth for that one. That's his 4th.
It is a 9-point Westwood lead. So the Hillers going to need some Wolverines free throw misses here.
And Westwood's just going to keep getting the ball into to Eli Ifra's hands. He's been good at the line, and he's a good, reliable ball handler.
On the front end, he hits. The Norwood girls picked up a win tonight against Holliston in a close one, 48-44. Was the final in that one. Urfa on the back end. Got it. Back to an 11-point Westwood lead. Iannelli. Good feed. Nice
great
finish.
Play.
Diesenroth makes it a 9-point game.
Yeah, Iannelli cuts across the baseline underneath and feeds Diesenroth cutting down the lane. Real nice play.
Jacobson surrounded by defenders.
Here's the trap.
And we got a Westwood timeout. Smart move there.
Yeah, that's what really I think Hiller should have been doing the last half of the fourth quarter here. It may just be that he didn't have the fresh legs to do it, but when they stopped trapping is when the lead started to get away from them.
Yeah, I think part of it might have been the fact they were getting a little tired. But you're right, that was working well in that second quarter especially.
And with down 9 with less than a minute to go, they're really going to have to foul. Westwood's going to have to miss their free throws. They need some 3-pointers, and it's not impossible, but not probable at this point.
Right,
you're running out of time.
Right, yeah. I mean, it's a 4-possession game, 57 seconds left. The odds aren't in your favor.
No. It's unfortunate. They really battled back a couple of times from double-digit leads to tie the game and took a lead at one point. And I was kind of hoping they would roll.
Yeah, they just kind of fell a little.
They really need to foul here. They're trying not to, but they really do need to.
Jacobson feeds it out. Urfa. They might have just accepted their fate at this point.
Yeah.
And there's a foul.
Yeah, not the ones kind they were looking for. It's going to be a shooting foul on Tommy Chatton. It's his 4th.
It is indeed.
And this is Weeman going to the line again.
Weeman has had quite the night from the line, 8 for 9. 8 for 10. It is double bonus time for Westwood. And he hits. A 10-point game. Hyman, Chatton, long 3, no good. And the Hillers maintain. Up for the long 3 is Diesenroth, no good. And he'll get the rebound once again and knock it down from 2-point land.
There's a turnover.
There you go, Chatton. Down the lane, swoops it out to Hyman. Back to Chatton for 3. And it is no good. Put back no good by Pantera. Pantera with a secondary putback no good. And that is going to do it. It was a good back and forth battle. And a lot of momentum shifts in this one, but the Westwood Wolverines, they shot red hot in the fourth quarter and proved to be a little bit too much tonight for the Hillers to handle. An impressive win by the Wolverines against this good Hillers team, and probably a pretty frustrating loss for the Hillers. Your third straight loss in a close game, and you certainly want to get that taste out of your mouth pretty quick. Tough one to take tonight, but you just got to pick yourself up and get ready for Friday against a good Medfield team.
Right. Yeah, like I think we were talking about earlier, it was a game of runs. Westwood was the team with the last run, and I think really the Hillers just kind of ran out of gas on defense just down the stretch, which was too bad. They really had to fight tooth and nail the whole way on defense just to stay in the game. And when when they started to slip just a little bit, it was enough for Westwood to pull away.
Well, the Hillers fall to 3-3 on the season. Westwood improves to 4-4 as they take down the Hillers 69-61. A big thank you to our crew tonight: John Ritz, Andy Ritz, and Mary Arnott. To Wally Henneberry, I'm Tom Nappy. We thank you for watching Hopkinton Hillers Boys Varsity Basketball on HCAM. Take care, enjoy the rest of your day. We'll talk to you again soon. Goodbye, everybody.